Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and we are back at Crusader Kings 3, Part 9. So, last time, right at the end, we discovered that, Sweden's got this weird, air thing going on, where now we no longer have the Queen of, Sweden set up. And so, we're gonna break that betrothal, and it's gonna cost a mighty hit of prestige, and cause them to not like us as much. But King Nud, the guy who matters, already likes us a lot. Man, all family members lose 30 opinion of us is kinda rough. But here's the thing. We need either this holy site or this holy site to be able to reform our religion, our faith. You need 3 sites. We have this one, and we have this one. Little piece of Scandinavia we got over there. We need one of these two. And to be able to get this one, we'd have to challenge the whole Kingdom of East France, which we could do no problem. It's not like they could put up a fight. There you go. Not like they could put up a fight. They don't have nearly the military we have. But then we'd have this huge chunk of land that's hugely separated from both of us, and you can only invade kingdom once per ruler. That would be King Rurik's one invade kingdom. And we need to save that for the Danelaw, because once we reform this religion, then we can do a holy war on England and a normal invade kingdom on the Danelaw, because you can only do one of each. And once we take this right here, that should be nearly enough counties, or enough counties, where we can finally create the Empire of Man. And then the rest of this would fall into line just through de jure vassalization and all that good stuff. So we have to declare war on Sweden, unfortunately. And so this was just a poor move on my part. We got to break this betrothal. And yeah, it's going to hurt. But it had to be done. And now, we can... Oh, whoa. We have a truce. Still, after the broken betrothal? Break the alliance. Correct. You spend... We'd lose a level of fame. How long are we allies for? That's what I need to know. My alliance, there it is. My alliance with King Nud Sigurdsson has ended since the betrothal is no longer in action. There we go. That's what we needed. So, the county that has this holy site is unfortunately their capital of Upland. So, they're definitely going to put up a fight. But like we said, Sweden can't stop us, even if they want to. We might as well conquer a duchy while we're here, huh? Upland? And then this becomes our second Isle of Man. This is the Isle of Man that connects us to these two halves. Oh, I like that a lot, actually. I like that a lot. So we'll go for the Jarldom of Upland. Yeah, it's going to cost us 250 piety, and that's kind of rough. But it's necessary. We need this county right here to be able to reform our religion. And so, let us declare war. And let's get our military out there. I believe right here is probably our best location for getting all the way over there. Raise everybody. This should take only a couple of weeks. Bastard Gotland joined him, of course. I expected that. Alright, this is a bunch of very powerful men. Bunch of men-at-arms. Some of these guys are really good. For Brander. 10 gold for him, huh? Yeah, okay. And poor Brander can start to make his move over here. Alright. While everyone else is still gathering. There they go. Okay, so again, this is a bunch of men-at-arms. This is a ton of levies. Honestly, we can hand that off to yeah, we can hand that off to a weaker commander and hand over this chunk. Yeah, this is the big men-at-arms chunk, and so I want to hand that over to me. And yeah, he can take over that. Sure, he's a siege expert. So we're not going to end up... You know what? Maybe we just use all the levies. Maybe we don't risk all these men-at-arms on this war. We don't need to. these 5,000 levies should be enough to win a war against someone of their stature. So actually, I am going to disband all this. Yeah, and just bring the levies. And that way we can start working on our levy count and bringing it to a reasonable number. Okay, so we do want more knights and champions in here, though, and I'm not sure how to get more champions in here. Is there a way to do that? Champions? Raise? Can invite champions for 150 prestige. Yeah, might as well. Not like we need prestige anymore. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I wish I had more champions in this army. But it is what it is. Embarkation cost is free. Here, I got an idea. Let's raise all again. Stop gathering, and stop gathering. Oh, that didn't work. I'm just trying to get more champions. So how do I do that? Huh. I guess we're doing it without champions. Very interesting. Well, it was worth a shot. We're gonna have 2 champions. We're just gonna have a ton of levies. That's gonna be our whole military, basically. All right. So number-wise, this is half of our military. Let's go ahead and go to Soderman Land. You know what? No, let's go to straight to Upland, maybe. Matuda has heeded my summons. An experienced fighter, yes. With very good everything, really. But he's 60 gold. I can't be doing stuff like that. We do have some dread to get back, and piety, yeah. And that way we'll get some stress relief too, because our guy enjoys that. Alright, yeah, let's just go here first. And let's see what they're working with. Okay. None of them are directly on Upland. And there we go. Let the sieging begin. And then we still have a military back on the main islands, if we need them. Maybe if we're lucky, we can get the king or something wrapped up. Let's switch to a siege expert. And then, if it looks like there's about to be a battle, we'll switch back to King Rurik. Alright, and then we're going to have a piece up here, and eventually we'll take over all of Scandinavia. Just, that's not our priority right now. But this will be good setup for down the road when we do. Lost our Chancellor, huh? Prince Yorunder, our son, is a good diplomat. Yeah, that's right. Let's get our son involved. And I totally forgot about this 2-member peasant rabble. That's alright, I guess. Lord Brookvale created the Independence faction against this. Really? I see how it is, Lord Brookvale. Yeah, our kingdom is kind of a mess because of how much we've been expanding. But we need to make sure we have an empire by the time King Rurik dies. Because if he dies, then our kingdom gets split through all the different kingdoms we have land for. Oh my gosh, so many factions. What a mess. Where are they going? Kjartan heeded our summons. 175. He has a duchy claim. No. Absolutely not. I don't care that I saw he had 20 intrigue. That's so much. Peasant rabble. Where's the uprising? Is this it? This is the peasant uprising? Yeah, I didn't need to be prepared for that. Raise a local army. There we go. You guys can quit this. You guys can quit coming together now. Kill them real quick. And then this peasant rabble will be taken care of, and I can go back to focusing on the main war. We're still good on this end, though our supplies are already low. Wow. We're already undersupplied. There goes that. We need to disband. And let's pause and disband. Alright, we lost 22 men to that peasant uprising. Kind of more than I thought, to be honest. Let's go ahead and split, Yeah, the thing is that these levies, there's no way not to have them suffer from supply problems because they're a huge chunk of 5,000 men. So there's no way to not be undersupplied. There's nowhere that can hold that kind of supply. Which is truly unfortunate. Let's see. These guys will be getting resupplied as soon as we finish this city, right? So they're working on supplies right now. These guys, however, they're just too big. There we go. How's he looking? Our guy here, our peasant leader. Very good marshal. He is robust as well. It's fairly impressive. Let me see. If we recruit him and demand conversion and a weak cook. Oh, he is not going to like us at all, but let's get rid of the weak cook. 35. But we let him go. He joins the court, but he becomes a Satra and we can recruit him. That's a nice trait, and he's honestly a very good leader. Yeah, I think that's best for our kingdom, for our growing empire. Okay, so let's go and have these men. Where's their duchy here? Oh, that's not actually part of what we're going for. Oops. Really? An even battle? Truly. Very interesting. Because their commander is pretty good. Alright, well, let's go for this then. Make them come to us is going to be the main idea. Watch your step now, you're under. And we'll have these guys within one tile of the main army. Yeah, this 7,500 men from establishing the Kingdom of Man in the Isles. We need to wear this peasant countdown. It's so high. Toki heeded our summons. We got 75 prestige from our queen. Nice. Toki, 17 prowess. He's strong. 10 gold. Yeah, 10 gold. That's the price point I was looking for. So we have these guys slowly losing supplies. These guys are gaining it back. We'll have them join to mesh their supplies again, and then we'll send them out on another supply run. That's the only way I can think of to manage this. So here we go. Watch. We'll join them together. Merge their supplies. Which only brings them to 50. Man, oh man. And then these guys go back for more supplies. These guys should have a siege expert. There we go. Pure brander. Oh, they're losing 5 a month with that leader. We're just going to have to disband these peasants soon. What's in a name? With the babe cradled in Queen Nuala's gaze meets mine, her eyes are full of loving devotion. Hey, my love, let us name him Rurik after you. A comely genius? Prince Rurik's son? At 41, she's still giving us more sons. It's incredible. A lovely idea. Rurik it is. Sure. And he's instantly ill? Damn it! Come on. Ooh, actually, we're getting a lot of supply by just hanging out here. Because, luckily, we can go over 100. We can bring all kinds of supplies to the other military. And I noticed they haven't laid siege to any of our areas yet. I don't know where the rest of their military went. Ah, we lost a prisoner. It's a shame. Yeah, I suppose we could do with offing another for some dread and stuff. There we go. More piety, too, to pay for this war we just started. Lord Gorful, okay. Alright, I think at this point, we just need to cut our losses. This is going to be an undersupplied army. There's no avoiding it. And we just need to battle these guys and spend some of these levies. These levies are just unusable at their current number. There's nowhere that has a supply limit high enough that can support this kind of military. It's too many weak men. And they are just levies. It's not like they're super valuable men. No offense to them. True ruler and forced vassalage would both be great. But man, these diplomacy trees are actually looking better and better the more I look at them. It would take 5 to get this trait, but only 3 to get forced vassalage. Let's keep going down the martial path. It is King Rurik's way. Now let's join these armies together and go to battle. We just need to spend some of these levies. There's too many. Yeah, they only have 3 months before they're undersupplied anyway. We're going in. With only 1 champion also, that's kind of iffy. Ooh, they're making a run for it. Are they fast enough to escape King Rurik, though? Doubtful. Oh, that battle's looking questionable now. Oh, that's alright. Here we go. King Rurik might lose his first battle here because of the disadvantages. Yes. Oh, no. Yeah, we've definitely lost this battle. Shoot. Well, we got rid of a lot of levies. We succeeded in that. Oh my god. Yeah, minus 7% war score. Got rid of 1,200 levies to 200. That's a huge yikes. Let's go ahead and raise everyone back up. We need to get some real men over there. Here we go. Some real men. And it's free embarkation, so that's fine. They're going to retreat all the way to there? Oh my god. That's going to take forever. Alright, King Rurik's first loss is because he was using a bunch of levies that were undersupplied. Hey, every once in a while you got to spread your wings and see what your limits are. And now King Rurik knows that that is definitely a limit that he cannot exceed. So here we go. Yes, I want to feudalize these things. I can actually feudalize Holmatun now. 500 gold is something we can afford. $500. No, we can't right now because we're about to be in debt if we do that. And being in debt makes battles way harder. Okay. So these men here are both headed directly for them. That's probably not for the best. Let's go to the other land we own first, because the recently disembarked bonus is awful. Well, at least their moving by boat went pretty quickly. Okay. Let's disband that and recoup it. I actually could have just moved my point to there, huh? That probably would have been faster if I'd have just done this. Whoops. Alright. That's going to take a couple months. That's alright. And we also had, like, no champions. Yeah, that was just not a good military, despite the numbers. Alright, here come the reinforcements. A lot of good men here. King Rurik. Stop leading one of these armies that isn't doing anything. Yurundra can do that. And King Rurik will lead a real army this time. Though they are recently disembarked, so that is something to consider. Yeah. Let's hold on a second. Move into a threatening position. How long until that gets rid of? Recently disembarked ends in 7 days. Good. 2, 1, boom. There we go. Now we make it happen. Let's see you defend against this military. A real army led by King Rurik. Solitude in the Great Hall. Ragnar seems to have been having a difficult time at our latest feast. He slipped underneath one of the tables and there hid from people for the entire meal. Now that is not acceptable. If it was a chore, then you simply should have left. Impatient. Less learning, when that's his main focus? Definitely not. Shy is an awful trait. Simply awful. Gluttonous. -2 stewardship, more stress loss, less attraction opinion. These are terrible traits he has to choose from. Awful traits. Can we trade him to diplomacy instead? Yeah. Right? No, can't. It's already been changed once. Shoot, shoot, shoot! These are terrible traits for a ruler. Oh well, guess he's gonna be shy. Because he's definitely not gonna be impatient or gluttonous. Man. I guess gluttonous wouldn't be as bad. Still terrible, because stewardship is a great trait, but it is what it is. Focus on the food if the company bothers you. Better than shy. Shy has so many negative side effects. It's awful. And now that we've won 100 men to 2100, captured a ton of men. Very nice. 75 prestige and rants and gold for that one. Dismiss. And now we shall battle them here. Ormond got military presence. Alright. So we have our standard levies are now ready to move. Or I guess those are our our pirate horde levies, yeah. We can disband this, we don't need that. Okay. Faction disbanded, probably for the best. They have to realize it's not good for them. King Rurik doing it again. Though, with a small disadvantage. King Nud is not a bad commander. He's very impressive. Gorful doesn't need to be swayed anymore. Captured Jarl Hastine. Captures don't give us any war score at the moment, so boom, that's huge. Yeah, we'll do that. So we lost almost 200. He lost his whole military of 3,000. Oh my god. Absolutely destroyed. Now we chase after these guys with the speed that we have. They're just moving a bunch of small spaces so that they can move before we can. But this chase will end. You can lawfully imprison Reeve Idgifu. She's not important. She's a fornicator. Yeah, but we can get money for that. Imprison her anyway. Just chase him. Just catch him already. Good, she's in prison. Now ransom her. 45 gold and 45 prestige. Yep, that'll work. Here we go. They can only escape for so long. We finally caught him. Good night. We actually lost 4 men to that. That's crazy. Okay. Let's go disband this military so they can stop costing us so much money. This war is just about done. I think once we capture Sutterman land here, we'll be set. Is a siege expert leading this? No? There we go. Let's split off these levies. Let's do it the other way. There we go. Yeah, we'll split off these levies and disband all this. There we go. And then we can have these guys take over this, just in case this capture isn't worth enough. Another prisoner died in the dungeons. Just too many prisoners. What can you do? King Rurik is going to turn 40 soon. Sway the good lady. Me, of course. Yeah, let's work on swaying somebody else. King Nud. We want vassalization down the road, so let's make sure that this guy loves us. Go ahead and sway Jarl Trigby. He's only 28, actually. He's a young leader. There we go. Just in case this doesn't give us the last 14% we're looking for. Asta Orn gains the trait Midas Touched. Yeah. To think that her stewardship is only 3, or is only 11 before the Midas Touch came in. That's a shame. She'd have been a great diplomat. Oh well. With her coming of age, my tuition of Asta is at an end. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards administration, such as Asta, can come to truly understand it. Not content with understanding the flow of wealth and people, she seems capable of predicting it as if by instinct. She always finds new ways of profiting off it too. Midas Touched. Bring her up to 17 stewardship. Very good. Oh, she's going to be a great leader. Great wife for whoever we decide to have marry her. His primary heir is Barid Evering. Perhaps he becomes... Perhaps not. So Brittany is actually a pretty sizable Norse feudal realm. I didn't realize that. We could give him Asta, I suppose. Marry him to Asta, I suppose. His health is poor, though. His primary heir, Pure Brander, is probably better. No. Already has a spouse. That's a shame. Well, there's not many other Norse places to consider. Bagsek, already married. Arjetji is Norse, correct? No, that's not even Norse. Yeah, let's have Asta and Jarl Birger arrange a marriage. Matrilineage would not work, however. And we'd be giving up Asta to someone outside of our dynasty. Maybe we don't do that, because Asta is not messing around. That's a tough choice. A choice we'll make next time. This part's already getting pretty long, so let's finish this war and wrap up. And then in part 10, we can worry about that. Ooh. He's coming at us. With 600 quality men. Let's switch to Erunder, I suppose. Better Marshal. Better chance of winning this battle, despite being up by 5 times the men. Okay, so it's a huge disadvantage martially. We'd have to win through sheer numbers. Damn King Nud is just a unit on the battlefield. But it looks like his numbers were too low. Not enough. Whoo! Wow. They almost pulled that off somehow. What is happening? They have 0 men. Jesus. I've never seen that. The battle didn't end even though they were at 0 men. We lost almost 700 men, levies, to their 150. But we won the battle. Oh, jeez. Outliving a child. No! I had so many hopes for you, my sweetest child. All the things you would learn, experience, and do. There were so many possibilities. A whole life to live. Maybe you would have had children of your own one day, but now none of those things will ever come to be. We lost another son. And he was a poet. He was a Hail genius. Solvi. Oh my god. I hate that this keeps happening to my kids. Rest in peace, little Solvi. Even gained a stress level out here. Wow. Let's off some prisoners for piety and relief. Jesus. I can't believe that happened. Mental break, torrential grief. Life has never been easy, but it feels like the loss of my son Solvi has pushed me over the edge. I still remember him as a baby, so tiny, so fragile. Despite that he survived, growing up, growing older until now, when he suddenly stopped. I had so many hopes for his future, so many things I wish to see which now can never come to pass. It is hard, but Noala can help me get through this. Managed grief, -1 to everything for 5 years. But we would get the trait Confider with Nuala, which is a positive trait, I suppose. I must press on, it's what he would have wanted. You gain frozen grief. No. It is hard, but Nuala can help me get through this. Man. This was a close battle. They barely won that. That is super alarming that that was barely a win. Also, they are capturing that really quickly. Hold up. Converted from Welsh to Norse. I don't know who that was, but that's good news, no matter who it was. Is that going to finish before this finishes? No. Is this the war right here? Come on, baby. Oh, it's not enough. No, it's not enough. That is a real shame. Then that means this has to be it before this finishes. 1 month left. 1 month left. Why are these close? Look how fast they siege. Oh, man. I need to be I need a siege expert on this. Stat. We need this captured before they get that back. Come on. Woo, this ran close, but we're going to have it. There it is. Oh, man, that was close. We can't even afford to ransom these people because we need to end this war before they capture that. So, there it is. So be it, to the implacable King Rurik of Man in the Isles. Blessings upon you and your house. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. And now we have the duchy here. Man in the Isles has another location. We can now raise a runestone and hold a grand blot. Very nice. Far above our domain, but that's okay. We're actually going to take good care of this duchy, I believe. Upland is a... It's got a holy site on it, so I do want to hold on to that, actually. I'm going to hand off these locations before I hand over those. But we will do that next time. So, we now have enough to be able to reform the Asatru faith. That'll update in a sec, I'm sure. Now we just need to get the piety to make it happen. So, thank you so much for watching if you've stuck with us this far, and I will see you next time.